Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to answer some frequently asked questions in sim companies. This is my first part of the tutorials, as for beginners, most of them will ask questions about the game and how does the game work. So let's jump straight in. The first question, what's this game about? Okay, sim companies is a real life business stimulation game. It's really close to doing business in real life. Unlike any other games, they are just like producing yourself, leveling up, and you can unlock more buildings and you can sell them in your own store. That's not it. Same companies, you can send your items to other people that want to buy, and you can produce your own. You can build grocery stores to sell your own products. Yeah, it's like more features than other games. No offense, other games is good, but I like sim companies more. This is my own opinion. Alright, then let's go to the second question. How do I change my profile? Okay, this is a question that many beginners ask. How do I change my profile pic? How do I change my company descriptions? How do I change my name? How do I change the language running? How can I check for my versions? Alright, then here's a short clip about it. I'll operate this thing my own. Okay, now first thing, you have to click onto the three dots on your right hand, which is your leveling button with your name on it. Click it and you will see account settings. Press it. Okay, in here you can see public company descriptions, which is company description that I mentioned just now. You can actually click change and you can edit it. After your edit finish, you can just click update. Okay, your company name can change here. Just type your name like this and you can press change to change your company name. And latest version you are running, it will tell you as it will keep updating and all, and you can change your language here. Like if you click English or Portuguese, you can change. Now the important thing, your company logo. Yeah, this, when you start, the system will give you a different colors pattern, and this one I changed it my own. You can just click here and you can move your image or something here to change your logo. Okay, now let's go back to the third question. Game jargons. Okay, game jargons actually is just short form of products in the game. Okay, like AF, yeah, really, like AF, it's like aerospace factory. You see, the name is too long to type it out, so we use short forms to save our time. And there are others in games. If you want to learn more about jargons, press the three dots here. You can see the search bar, right? Just press it and type game jargons. You can see this here and click it. This is like a newspaper or publications of same companies. They allow players with high ranking or have more power to advertise or publish some informative things here. Okay, like I said, AF to aerospace factory, and actually there are more. You can read it out here. Yeah, financial. Yeah, this is very important, as many beginners will ask what's that short form about. And yeah, there are some products that are long too, like HGEC, high grade ECOMs, or ECOM, electronic components. Yeah, these are very long names. Then if you write short form, it will save time when you sell to other people or when you text other people. Yeah, so next, fourth question, financial questions. All right, this involves a variety of things, as when you do business in your life, you'll see your output statement, your income statement, your bonds, like how to issue, how to sell, what's the rate and the cost of your product, how much can you sell to other people that rather than in exchange, or like how much will you profit. Alright, this will be some simple math, but if you are lazy to do more to calculate all your things, there are some simple things that you can find it in the game which helps you save a lot of time without calculating your own self. Okay, the system will calculate it yourself. Okay, now let's go to, okay, let's talk about bonds first. Okay, bonds, you can click your HQ, which is like your headquarters or things. See the coin button, press it. Okay, in here you can see how to issue bonds. You can, one bond is for 5,000, and if you click 10, it will say that 50k, and you can adjust the interest to 0.6, 0.7. okay, but for junk bonds, there are different types of bond. One is investment grade, one is junk bonds. Junk bonds, the max percentage is 2, and for investment bonds it's like 5% to 0, it's like 0.5% to 0.61. the range is somewhere like this. And this feature you can only use it when you are level 10. You see, as I'm level 17 now, so I can issue bonds now. But before you're level 10, the system scared that you issue too much and you can't pay the interest back, or you will skip some payment which make bond ranking drop. So the system only allows you when you are level 10, which means that when your company is stable and you know how to play the game fair, so the system will give you to issue bonds to get more money to build up or speed up your company value. Yep, so next we'll go to your cost. Okay, the cost. As you see, I have many products here, so I'm just clicking on one. You see, they will calculate all the costs here by the system. So you see, for my silicon, my cost is 4.99. Yeah, so it's almost 5. I'll just run out and count 5. Okay, so here you will see the cost here. And for the prices, you can check it in exchange. Okay, this building is for something like a mall. You can shop here, and there are many people selling their things, for example like power. Okay, so if you want to check your price, when can you sell on contract and on exchange, if you want to sell in exchange, you can just refer to the price here. Okay, like for this power it's 0.245 at the minimum, and the max will be 0.26. yeah, so you can choose between this range to sell your products. And if you want to send by contract, you can just minus 3% from the price in the exchange here, as when you sell on exchange it will charge you like 3% cost. See, when I sell on exchange, 3% fee here. Yeah, and the cost for your transportation units, it's much more lesser, as if you want to sell in exchange, it costs double the one you sell in contract. Okay, now profit calculating is easier now, as you can see there's cost for you here, and you can just calculate your sales price there. And yeah, this is much more easier to count. Okay, now let's go to question 5. PA quest problems. Okay, PA is a game jargon which means personal assistant. Okay, when you go in the game, personal assistants will give you some quests to do. Okay, there will be some scenarios and they want you to choose what options. Okay, there are specific answers for this, If you don't want to follow, you want to try your own, it's fine. But I'll post the link in the description below. Yeah. So if you want to check more about those problems, the answers to the plot to those problems, you can just click on the link, find what quest your personal assistant is giving, then you just click the answer. The answers will give you more benefit than others, so you might just press on your own, or if you don't want to follow the answers, you can just try out other answers and see what's the outcome. Okay, now question 6, facilities access. Okay, this is not really hard, as when you click the 3 dots on your right or left, you can really see what facilities you can access. Like you in the 3 dots on your left, you can access warehouse, libraries, chats, and encyclopedia. Okay, for warehouse, it's just like the one on your map, which is this one. Okay, so the next one is library. Okay, this library will have some newspapers, or we call it same company times. Those are very informative, and you can check something you might want to know in this library. And there's an unofficial library. Okay, this one, there are many tips and guides for beginners or other industry guides. Okay, now let's move on to chat. Okay, you can choose your chat rooms, and you can choose who you want to chat with. Like if you want to go to game chat and say hi, just press on it, type a hi inside. Okay, or you want to go to help chat to ask something, you can just ask there. But remember, there are rules, so don't ever cross the rules or the modes or the system when they sense you that you are posting not related things in the wrong chat, then you'll be banned from the chat for some time. There's some example on that. Encyclopedia, yeah. This, you'll see many things here, like you can know what things can be made out of what. Like for example, silicon. You need power and sand to make one silicon, and it needs a factory. And if you don't have that building, you can just click factory, and you can know what can I produce from which building. Okay, and you'll see many descriptions or many infos about what product is this used for, or what building should I use to do what. And you can check your levels, ratings, rankings here. Okay, now let's go back to the map and click the right side for the 3 dots. Okay, achievements. Okay, these achievements, it will directly pop out when you completed them. So they give cash for you, and you can check what achievements you have completed and all the other things here. And you can actually see how much for the first, for the second level, third level, and others. Okay, now let's go to public profile. Public profile gives people see what is your company about, your company description, all those, and what have you hired, your company value, and maybe your rank too. And it differ, as this game is launched globally, so there are different time zones, and it will give people see, oh, what's the time zone of this player, what's the last time seen, what's the rating, and all those things. So next, account settings. Just like I said before, for changing your profile, you can actually change your company descriptions, chat pop-up. This is like a setting for your game. Okay, so now let's go to notes. Okay, notes, you can actually make notes here to remind yourself what is what and who do you need to, who's your supplier and all that. Okay, you can explore more on your own. Now, let's go to the last question. Other info. For other information, you can like your labor costs, okay, how to check your labor costs, production, economy phase. Okay, economy phase you can check in your headquarters, it will tell you, and possible phase changes, all right, in what time and what time. And research, yep, and those buildings, how to upgrade, yeah, like if you wanna upgrade this, just press it and you will see all these building materials needed and the cost if you purchase, right? So if you want to produce something, you can just type in your quantity here and it will tell you your labor cost, your unit per cost per unit, and your requirements, and you can choose your quality here too. Okay, but you can only choose when you research to quality 1. For normal beginners, you will just have quality 0 products, but it's okay to sell them as your price may be a little bit lower than quality products. Okay, so you can raise quality by using this research. Okay, like this, you can research in your warehouse here, like you can research the power and all those things. You can research 96 of them, as there are 96 products in this game except for this research. Okay, if okay, thanks for watching. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask in comments or in help chat of the game.